Kubhera was. Kubhera was the treasurer of the gods and was also known as the god of wealth. He lived on Mount Kailas in a glorious palace that even the gods envied. It was filled with the most beautiful things. His coffers overflowed with gold and precious stones. From the fountains of his beautiful garden, Chaitratha, gushed scented waters. Kubhera was very proud of all his wealth and the beautiful things he owned.
There is no one in this entire universe who is as rich as I am,
he boasted.
And no one who's a finer host than me. Even the gods fight for an invitation to attend my feasts. My cooks are the finest, my kitchen's the largest. No one, just no one, is as wealthy as I.
Kubhera decided to invite the great god Shiva and his wife Parvati for a feast to his palace.
Oh, great Lord Shiva!
I would be honored if you and Goddess Parvati would come to my palace for a meal tomorrow.
Shiva looked at Parvati and smiled. He knew of Kubhera's intentions.
Well, Kubhera, this is the month of Shravan, the period of my fast. And you know that Parvati will not eat until I have eaten. But I tell you what, why don't you invite our son Ganesha?
Kubhera was delighted. This was even better. Pleasing Ganesha would spread his fame even further.
Oh, it's a pity you cannot make it at this time, Lord Shiva. But I would be delighted to have Ganesha.
Why, the little cherub can have whatever he pleases.
I have great many goodies to offer him,
he said, patting Ganesha on his elephant head. Ganesha, nibbling at a sweet modak, chuckled to himself. His round belly shook with mirth.
Whatever I please? Indeed. How little Kubhera knows,
he thought as he laughed. The next morning, Ganesha, riding on his little mouse Mushaka, went to Kubhera's palace. Kubhera welcomed Ganesha lavishly. He sprinkled rose water on him and garlanded his little guest.
Welcome, welcome, O son of Shiva. How blessed I am to have you in my home. Come.
I missed my breakfast so that I could do justice to your feast. I hope you are not going to ask me to wait.
Kubhera looked at Ganesha's round little stomach and laughed.
No, not at all, Ganesha. The cooks are ready, and there is plenty of food. Come, sit on the silk mat against these pearl cushions while my musicians entertain you.
As Ganesha settled on the silk mat and the musicians played fine tunes, Kubera clapped his hands, summoning his cooks. Immediately, there appeared a long row of cooks, wearing gleaming robes and bright turbans.
Tell me, Ganesha, what fancies you?
Said Ganesha.
I tell you what, Kubera. Why don't you get a little bit of everything?
Kubera commanded.
Prepare a feast, the best you have ever made. And hurry, our guest is hungry. Make the best, the tastiest.
Command the King Kubera. They chop, they slice, they peel, they dice, they cut and cube the vegetables. They rip the cup, cauliflowers were stirred with enormous ladles.
500 cooks rolled up the sleeves to make a feast for Ganesha.
Make the best, the choicest.
Command the King Kubera.
Bells drummed against the boards as the soup bubbled and danced. The spoons they clicked in perfect beat while the knives hopped, skipped and jumped. 500 cooks. 500 cooks.
The entire palace was filled with wonderful smells of food. Ganesha's trunk twitched and his belly growled loudly in hunger. Kubera clapped his hands again. A long row of servants entered the marble hall. Each one carried on his shoulders gold and silver dishes laden with delicious, mouth-watering foods. Ganesha started to eat. He ate so fast that the food on the leaf disappeared even as it was being served. In a matter of minutes, his leaf was empty.
That was very good, Kubera. May I have some more?
Kubera was happy. He could see his fame spreading. He called for more food to be brought in. Minutes later, the leaf was empty again. The cooks worked faster now. The servants dashed in and out of the kitchen, carrying food. Each time they